Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, you're welcome back to Sunday Watch Live. And like I said earlier on, that this day is the Lord's day, and we definitely must be happy and be glad in it. So what are you doing over there? Have you thanked God today? Have you appreciated Him? Yes, for keeping you alive, for seeing this day. Because some have gone a lot, and some are still going. But we are alive. That's why we should be appreciative all the time and thank God for the good things He's doing in our lives. So today, like I said, right now we really want to treat a very, very wonderful topic: submission and partnership in marriage. Submission and partnership in marriage. We have a father and we have a mother, in the house. Our father, Alhaji Usman Umar, is on Zoom, and we have Mrs. Bolanle Adeyemi here in the studio. Madam, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning. How is Daddy? How are the children today?
Fine.
Thank you so much. And Alhaji Usman Umar, good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks for joining us, sir. Thank you so much. So, yes, we want to talk about submission and partnership in marriage. Marriage itself, we know it's beautiful. Oh, it's definitely, it's a wonderful thing that everybody wants to happen. We want it to happen to us, want it to happen to our loved ones. But how do we go about it? Because along the line, so many people just fall like that, like a pack of cards. Why? And some others make theirs, they make theirs to the end. A happy one, they begin happy, in the middle, happiness, and they end it, happily. So, what is the recipe? That is exactly what we want to treat here today. So we start with Alhaji Usman Umar. You're welcome once again. Submission and partnership in marriage. What do you understand, sir, by marriage? Let's start from there.
Okay, thank you very much for having me. So again, for me, I'm a Muslim, so there is a verse in the Quran that says, so I go a little bit religious, then I build on that. That whenever you marry, you have technically completed part of faith, half of your faith. It means that whatever you're doing, of course you're faithful to God, you believe in God, you believe in every other thing. But just taking that step to marry, it clearly means that you have completed half of that. So this is just to show you how important and significant that particular institution means to people, right? Even before God. So again, it becomes the bedrock upon which even the society looks at you as a responsible person if you move into that space. This is not to say that those that are not married are irresponsible, not at all. But then the society also have that regard. And oftentimes I say, this is a personal view and opinion I normally share, that marriage for us in this part of the world is a moral obligation. Moral in the sense that people generally view people that are married as, like I said, responsible. So it becomes like obligatory for us, even, largely cultural here in this part. But overall, if you look at it globally, it's also an institution where, like you said in your opening remark, all crave to get into that space. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Like all religions now, they really want everybody, to have a happy married life. So like I said, what are the recipe? How do we go, about it? We have a mommy here, a mother, like I said earlier on, a mommy, Mrs. Bolanle Adeyemi. Mrs. Bolanle Adeyemi is a beautiful mother and lovely wife.
Yes,
mommy, what do you let's see.
Yes.
How do you put marriage? How will you put it in your own context?
Thanks for having me. In my own context, I will put marriage is a union in between two different backgrounds. So how do we go about it?
Two different people.
Yes, two different people from different backgrounds. How do we go about it? Now, when we're submission and partnership, there are two important things in marriage that we cannot go against. But you know, we have to see submission as a mutual respect.
Submission
Yes,
as a mutual respect.
it's not for the wife alone. It's not for the women alone.
Okay.
It's you submit according to your rules. You listen to one another so that there will not be conflicts. You don't you don't, when there's an argument, you don't use foul languages. You know, you just have to respect one another even when talking, and you have to listen to the other party so that there will be a soft landing, and it's not a competition.
So submission to you now, you know, comes with respect.
Yes.
Okay, comes with respect. Because if you don't respect somebody, there's no way you definitely submit, you know, to that person.
Yes.
Good. Alhaji, do you agree to that? Alhaji Usman Umar. Submission in marriage and partnership, how do you view them?
Yes, I fully align with what she said completely, right, because at the end of the day, like I said, if you remember, I said it's an institution. So it's an institution in the sense that you both have to build it. So both parties have to be submissive. So it shouldn't be just a one-way thing where it's only one of the partners that submits.
I love that. I love that, Alhaji. Yeah.
And it's a journey, right? It is not a marathon. It's not a sprint, rather, it's a journey, meaning you keep building it, and part of the fundamentals and rudiments that build that institution should be things like, you know, submission, respect, you know, and all the other characters that defines values. So for me, I fully align with what she said. Submission is an integral part of building that institution, and we have to view it largely from the fact that it is not a sprint. It is not just 100 meters or 60 meters. That's where you move and you end it. It's a marathon that you build it over a long time. So those rudiments, those fundamentals that characterize or define that thing are things like what she said: submission, respect, you know, and all not. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alhaji Usman Umar. I love that, because many people want to tell you in marriage, oh no, it's only the woman. Yes, you just have to submit to your husband. Whatever he says goes. Oh no, that. But now Alhaji is telling us, coming from another angle, saying both parties, you know, should be submissive to one another. You should respect, you know, one another. But some people will say, hey, particularly the family now. Let's do that. Yeah. Mrs. Adeyemi?
Yes. Now the family, when the family comes in,
and they come in.
Yes, you take it with wisdom. You know, we have different backgrounds. There are some families that, you know, they want to know everything that is going on in that.
Prying into that marriage.
Yes, they want to know everything. So people like that, you don't have to fight. You don't have to make the situation more tense. You know, you just have to use wisdom. When they finish with their son, you talk to your husband. Let there be understanding. Okay. It's not a competition. It's not about my money versus your money.
No.
It's about how do we grow? How do we solve this problem?
Well,
you lay it down. Are the disadvantages. These are the advantages.
Okay.
What do we go for? What is the best option? That is the best way to move. Is it your family's option? Is it ours? Which one do we do? Then you go for it.
Then you go for it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I think we should go back to Alhaji Usman Umar this time around, talking about families. Because yes, you can see it as a very good one. Yes, I love my wife loves me, I love my husband. I have to be respectful, I must submit, I must follow what he says, because I don't want, you know, conflict in my marriage. All we want is peace and progress and growth. Alhaji Usman Umar, how will your family see this?
How work again?
Yes, the family, people around you, what would they say?
Oh, so like you said, I pick a word from part of your question, like you want growth, you want progress.
Yes, your own decision within you and your wife.
Yeah, to do that. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes. Speak out, please.
Or can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Okay, like I said, like you said, you want progress, you want growth. So within it, people in the society or in your immediate,
the environment
would always look at how the family in itself collaborate, how they discuss, how they talk, how they carry themselves. So those are the things that define to what extent you're going to grow as a people. So just the way we look at a child that is born today, over 5-10 years, he has his limb, he has his leg working, his hands is able to use his hand, he's able to eat by himself, he's able to go to school. It is the same thing with marriage. But what are the things that define how that child grows? For example, on that part, he eats well, he sees the doctor, he plays. So marriage in itself too has to also satisfy most of those elements that make it progress and will make it grow. So you need to have that exchange, that love that we spoke about. You need to have mutual respect. You need to have conviviality among the family. You have the wife, you have the children. You need to once in a while, perhaps go out together around the home, have dinner, have lunch together, discuss. This is not to say that in that institution you cannot have problems, but your ability as couple to be able to solve whatever issue you have is what actually keeps defining that progress and growth. Because whoever tells you that you will not have those issues of, okay, I disagree with you or she disagree with you, is actually living in a fool's world. So those are the things that will make that growth, will make that progress. Things like I highlighted.
Thank you so much, sir. Do you think a marriage can thrive, without submission?
Do I think they life without submission?
Can a marriage thrive without the parties being submissive to one another?
Yes. So again, it cannot be a one factor all. Yes, in as much as submissiveness is extremely important, like the mother said over there. But honestly, there are other building blocks that will also make it last, that will make it grow. So we cannot just say only submissiveness is fundamental, like it cannot be the only yardstick. Yes, it is important, but I can tell you, you may have maybe 50%, 60% submissiveness, yet you have a marriage that has grown, that has progressed. So it has to be taken in all totality, all those elements that we define as those things that make that institution work. So that we don't leave this conversation and assume that submissiveness or submission is the all alpha and omega of that institution.
Of that marriage, no.
But it is a fundamental building blocks of it. If it does not exist, does it mean that that institution or the marriage would scatter? Not totally. You may have other things that will still bind it together. So I would not totally subscribe to the fact that only submission is the key thing, that if it's not there, everything scatters. No. There are other things that will also build it up. So it has to be the totality of those values, those elements that we have spoke about, that will make it grow, that will make it progress.
Yes. Thank you so much, Alhaji. I like that, because that's why I really want to hear from you first before going to Mrs. Adeyemi. Now, let's leave submission now, because yes, it's the fundamental. But all the same, at the same time, we have to talk about partnership. When two people from different backgrounds come together, that is a marriage. That is partnership now. So how does it work?
So partnership is a teamwork.
Teamwork
is a teamwork. You have to see your spouse like a team. So when there is an issue, you discuss this like a team. How do we move forward? How do we progress? You talk as a team, not as, oh, I'm your husband. You must listen to me.
I'm the head.
I'm the head. No.
Ego comes
in.
So
that don't let the ego comes in, because it's going to destroy things. So she will listen to you, you will listen to her. That is it. It should be mutual. Then you have a mutual conversation, understanding, and agreements. It's not a competition.
It's not a competition. Partnership is not a competition. Do you agree with that, Alhaji Umar? Partnership in marriage is not a competition.
Yes, 100% aligned with that. 100% aligned with that.
Yes. So how do they, you know, go along that line and grow and build a virile marriage?
Partnership, you mean?
Yes, yes. When they work as a team, both of them, when they come together as a team and do things together, you know.
Yes, so partnership in its sense,
in marriage,
is built on sacrifices.
Sacrifice.
So when two people come, sacrifices. So, for example, if the two couple are working class couple and they've got kids that they need to also cater for, you know, they have to go to school. So they have to partner together by sacrificing some element of, you know, what they love to do in order to also take care of the third leg of that institution. Because the third leg of that institution is the kids you have, right?
Yes.
So the first leg is the father, the second leg is the mother, then the third leg is the kids.
Are the children.
So if both of those parties are, for example, a working class family, they have to partner together by ultimately making sacrifices for the third leg to effectively be built so that that structure will grow. So the partnership in itself shouldn't just be looked at as, oh, we are partnering together today. Behind it, there is what you call sacrifice, and you must make that sacrifice for that partnership to grow.
Okay. Thank you, sir. We should make that sacrifice. Now, sacrifice now, this time around, should it be one-sided? Does it have to, you know, just come from the mother alone? Because we see many husbands will say, no, you can say, I'm working, I'm just going there. I mean, how do you say it?
It's not supposed to be from the mother alone. It should be from both
sides.
But, you know, we have cases that it's like that, you know, men with some men with their ego, no, I'm working, you are the woman, you have to. That is when submission comes in. That is when it comes in that you have to apply your wisdom to, and before you know it, he will come back to help and assist, and in areas he needs to do that. So that is about it. It's not supposed to be one-sided. It's supposed to come from the both parties. Yes. So
it has to come from both parties. Yes. But what about our cultural expectations? Because this time around, we are talking about two people here. And I thank God that he mentioned the third leg, which are the children. Now, why you're not talking about the family? You know, definitely you have extended family, and they're still in the same marriage. So how do they view this? How do you balance it?
The extended family, like I said, the extended family, there should be respect for them. You know, there are ways that you can handle issues, and it will not turn to, you know, your roles.
Know your roles.
Know your roles. In marriage, you know your roles. As a woman, know what you have to do. As a man, know what you have to do. So that you don't mess up things when the family comes in. And you know, our culture, following our culture, there are things expected from the woman, the wife, our own culture, you know it. So you are not from other countries that you can just do anything. So you know your culture, you know when to greet, you know when to give them food, you know when to joke, and you know when to excuse them. So you should know all these things. Then there will not be issues.
There will not be issues.
Yes,
there will not be conflict.
Yes, we can't leave extended family out of the marriage
at all.
If you want to leave that, there will be issues. And to strike a balance, you need to take them in. Take your husband in as the woman, and the husband as well too. It's not one-sided. Needs to take the family in, the bride's family in, and also the wife in to balance up. Not that you use your own family to. We are not doing competition. It's not my family versus your family. we are one. It's a union.
Yes, we are one.
So it's a union. We need to understand one another.
Okay, let's listen to Alhaji Usman Umar for for this now, because talking about sacrifice now. Yes, you are talking. You have a. This is a marriage. It's your own marriage. It's not your friend's marriage, sir. Not your friend's marriage. It's your own marriage, sir. Now there are sacrifices to be made. How do you now convince your friends? Alhaji Usman Umar?
Yes, because I can hear you. So So
it is your own life. It is your own marriage.
That is one element. Yes, that is one element that is very difficult to quantify, because the question of sacrifice is difficult. Someone tells you that he has made a sacrifice, for example, by waking up early to prepare the children. Another person tells, oh, he's made a sacrifice by not going for his training that he's supposed to go somewhere in order for him to do something. So again, how do you quantify whose sacrifice is more or less? It's really the question, right? Yeah. And you may not effectively, you cannot quantify it, because these are values, I would say, that don't have a quantity. You don't have a measuring tool to measure who has made more sacrifice or less. But at the end of the day, it is about trying to ensure whatever the two parties do in the partnership between the husband and wife, that third leg, like I said, which ultimately builds the whole institution, would survive. Okay. Right? So everybody should just make his own bit. And again, your own sacrifices, fair enough, may not be as much as another person's sacrifice, maybe the other partner's sacrifice. Yeah. But what matters most is for the other person that feels he makes more sacrifice in that institution to understand that the other sacrifice the other partner is making is also important towards building that institution. Important and appreciated. And appreciate that. Yeah. There wouldn't be any problem as to who makes more sacrifice or less sacrifice. But bottom line is that both parties must step to make sacrifice in order to build the partnership.
Thank you so much, Alhaji Umar. Oh, that's a very wonderful one. Yes, we just have to appreciate one another's sacrifices in marriage, because it's not easy, to leave some things, you've been used to. Because of some things, just to make sure that everything goes on well in that marriage. It's very, very important. Thank you so much, Alhaji Umar, this morning for joining us on Sunday Watch. Thank you so much, sir. Ìyàwó, mo ní tí a fẹ́ tún sọ̀rọ̀ bá gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ti ń sọ láti èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì lẹ́ẹ̀kan, òun náà ni wípé nínú ìgbéyàwó, torí Alhaji Umar wọ́n ṣàlàyé tí wọ́n ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì, wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún wa wípé oríṣiríṣi nǹkan òun náà ló máa ń mú ìgbéyàwó, ló máa ń mú dùn, ló mú tẹ̀síwájú. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe sọ wípé a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kíni, a gbọ́dọ̀ ní tẹríba, a gbọ́dọ̀ ní ìfàyàrán, a gbọ́dọ̀ gbà fún ni, yẹn ni pé kíkan ká máa gbà fúnra wa, kọ́kọ́ gbà fún aya, kí aya gbà fún ọkọ nínú ìgbéyàwó, àti pé káwọ́jọ wá ṣe kíni, kájọ fọwọ́ so ọwọ́ pọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n bí oríta àti àbàdé yìí, òun náà ni wípé a gbọ́dọ̀ ní àwọn nǹkan kan, kò yé yín, tí a mọ̀ ṣe fúnra pé kíní yìí ó ti di dandan ní inú ẹbí. Àwọn èròjà wo òun náà ló lè mú ìgbéyàwó tẹ̀síwájú, yàtọ̀ sí pé ó yá kẹ́nìkan ṣe kíni, kẹ́nìkan yàgùtàn kó ṣá mọ̀ ìyá lọ náà, àbí àwọn èròjà wo káwọ́kọ́ wà wọ̀nyí.
Ẹ ṣe gan wa. Ara àwọn èròjà tí a lè fi ní ìtẹ̀síwájú ní kíní ká ní ìmọ́tótó.
Ká ní ìmọ́tótó.
Ìmọ́tótó ṣe pàtàkì
nínú ìgbéyàwó.
Ṣẹ́dẹ̀ tẹ̀rí ayé ìsìn tó jẹ́ ayé tá máa ń tẹ kíní, àwọn obìnrin wa a gbọ́dọ̀ ní àkíyèsí. There is time for everything. A gbọ́dọ̀ mọ ìgbà tẹ́ máa tẹ̀. Then another thing is oúnjẹ ṣíṣe.
Kóbìnrin àbọ́kùnrin.
Oúnjẹ ṣíṣe.
Ta ni kó mú oúnjẹ ṣe?
Àwọn méjèèjì gbọ́dọ̀ mú oúnjẹ ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ṣùgbọ́n púpọ̀ jùlọ ọwọ́ obìnrin ló wà.
Ọwọ́ obìnrin ló wà.
Because ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan ọkọ lè ràn lọ́wọ́.
Kọ̀kọ́ ràn lọ́wọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Kì í ṣe iṣẹ́ ẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n ibi ta ti ń ṣe eré ìfẹ́ síra ó dẹ̀ rẹ̀ ó dà jókòó jẹ́ ń bẹ dín ẹyin. Ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ṣùgbọ́n obìnrin gbọ́dọ̀ mọ iṣẹ́ ní iṣẹ́. Oúnjẹ tó máa jẹ láàárọ̀, èyí tó máa jẹ lọ́sàn-án, èyí tó máa jẹ lálẹ́, àti ṣe mú ní tónítóní, àti tàwọn ọmọ, kì í ṣe kẹ́ máa gbá bọ́ kiri, kẹ́ máa ní káwọn ọmọ máa lọ ra ṣàwámà jẹ, ṣe níwọ̀nba fún ọkọ. Then má bá ṣagídí.
má bá ṣagídí.
ibi tí kinní wà gangan nìyẹn, má bá ṣagídí. àwọn ọkùnrin wa ọ jẹ́ Ọlọ́run dá wọn ní kékeré, kò sí kékeré ọkùnrin, Ọlọ́run dá wọn ní ìdá pé wọn kì í fẹ́ kéèyàn bá wọn máa dùn
kankan.
tó bá sọ pé báyìí ni, tó bá sọ pé báyìí á máa rò kóun bá wọn dùn. no, tó bá dẹ̀ máa sọ pé báyìí, tó bá tẹ̀ ti sọ pé báyìí kọ́ tó ti ní bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni, ṣì ní sùúrù. mo ṣe àsìkò yẹn ló máa fẹ́ sọ pé àní báyìí ni sẹ́. àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, àwọn èròjà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ló máa ń mú ìtẹ̀síwájú wà ní inú ilé àti àlàáfíà.
àwọn èròjà lára wọn la lè pè ní pé ká gbà fúnra.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ká gbà fúnra. then tó bá tún wá kan àwọn ọmọ náà, tí àwọn ọmọ ká fẹnu kan ká fi bá ọmọ wí. kò ń ṣẹnu méjì lọ fi ń bá ọmọ wí. tí bàbá bá ń sọ báyìí, tí ìyá ń sọ báyìí, ọmọ yẹn ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run ló wà.
ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí Alhaji Usman Umaru ṣe sọ fún wa, wọ́n ní àwọn ní ẹnì kẹta nínú ìgbéyàwó, ọkọ ẹnì kíní, ìyàwó ẹnì kejì, ọmọ ẹnì kẹta.
tó ká pẹ́nu pọ̀ ká fi bá ọmọ wí, ká dẹ̀ bá wọn wí pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́.
ká fìfẹ́ bá wọn wí.
ká fìfẹ́ bá ọmọ wí. kì í ṣe orí àwọn, ká fìfẹ́ bá ọmọ wí. For every action there is a reaction. ká dẹ̀ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ mọ̀ tó bá ti mọ òfin yẹn.
yẹn ni wípé gbogbo àwa nǹkan tí dáàdì mi bá ti sọ òun náà ni mọ́mí máa sọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ọmọ òní ọmọ rí pé òun ní ríbi sá sí tó máa wù àbàjẹ́.
kò ní ríbi sá sí, kò ní ríbi sá sí, ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá ti fún láyè, tí bàbá bá ti sọ eléyìí, á lọ bá màmá lẹ́yìn. so àwọn ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ rí ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run
náà wà. yẹn ni pé tí ìyá bá ti ní má dàbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń darí wọn bàbá tí máa ṣe lélẹ̀ àdìpẹ́rù àwọn ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó bá ní kó, tó bàbá bá ní má jókòó síbẹ̀ náà
ló ń jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀.
ló ń jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀.
ká gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
tó bá wà wò pé bí bàbá yìí ṣe wá sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò dáa fún ọmọdé yìí o, ẹ̀yìn. dádì kọ́tẹ́dẹ̀ sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn, ẹ bá jẹ́ ká tó ṣe báyìí, mi tẹ̀ tó wò pé tó bá jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn á tún fi rí nǹkan báyìí sáfẹ́ ṣe kínní kan. mo wá dẹ̀ sọ nǹkan tí mo ṣe fẹ́ kó jókòó síbẹ̀ ní kò mí ní ẹ jẹ́ ká.
ìyẹn ni pé ní tùbí wọn á jọ sọ. ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá ń rí ara wa gẹ́gẹ́ bíi, torí àwọn obìnrin míì nínú ìgbéyàwó ṣe ń gbọ́ mi báyìí, wọ́n ríra wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bíi pé kán fi gagbága, gẹ́gẹ́ bíi pé ìkọ́ náà ni wá kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, àkílódé, ìbákan náà ni ẹgbọ́n ṣe kankan náà ni wá ní tọkọtaya nínú ìgbéyàwó.
ṣe kankan náà rárá o.
in progress. ṣé kankan náà ni wá ká máa jọ máa bóyá káńkádígbọ́n tọkọ bá wí kémi náà wí lédè kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
a lè fi gagbága pẹ̀lú ọkùnrin o, kankan náà kọ́ ni wá o. a máa ní sùúrù ni. ibi tá a ti máa ń pera wa ní partnership, bóyá òun nígbà tá a fẹ́ decide lórí ọ̀rọ̀. and even decision gan pàápàá, we need to respect
the balance on àti bọ́ sí ìpele.
a ní láti bọ̀wọ̀ fún nǹkan tí wọ́n bá sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ ká ṣe.
ìyẹn àwọn dáàdi wa.
yes, a ní láti bọ̀wọ̀ fún nǹkan tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ ká ṣe. kò ṣe ká máa bá wọn fi gba a lè jọ máa ṣiṣẹ́ kájọ jẹ́ iṣẹ́ ọ́fíìsì gan la jọ ń ṣe. oníkálukú ní time to close. ìyẹn ò mí pé kí n délé kí n má ṣoúnjẹ. ìyẹn ò mí pé kí n délé kí n má ṣoúnjẹ. ó wá lè rẹ̀ mí kí ní dáàdi owó dẹ̀ rẹ̀ mí o.
ẹ bá mi ra nǹkan báyìí bọ̀.
ẹ bá mi ra nǹkan báyìí bọ̀ ó tó nìyẹn. ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe pé kí n má ṣoúnjẹ kí n dẹ̀ má sọ̀rọ̀ kó dẹ̀ délé kó ní oúnjẹ dà kí ní ṣe bá jọ lọ bí iṣẹ́ látàárọ̀ ni.
ṣé bó yẹ kó mọ̀ pé ó ti rẹ̀ mí.
ó yẹ kó ti mọ̀ pé ó ti rẹ̀ mí.
ṣé o lè ya ìtù kó ti bá mi ra nǹkan bọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkọ.
kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá tiẹ̀ ti rẹ̀ wá ta jẹjọ́ lọ bí iṣẹ́ látàárọ̀ ta ti dé di àúdẹ̀ rẹ̀ mi dẹ̀ nílé ṣe oúnjẹ lálẹ́ ṣé wàá ra nǹkan báyìí bọ̀.
pé kẹ́ ẹ pè wọ́n
wàá pè.
ẹ tètè pè wọ́n náà ni o.
a lè dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn.
dáàdi wa Alhaji Usman Umaru àwọn tẹ̀ ti ṣàlàyé lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkùnrin, torí ẹ rí pé mo kọ́kọ́ jẹ́ kán máa sọ kó tó di pé mo bí yín. inú mi dẹ̀ dùn gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tí wọ́n bá wa sọ. wọ́n ní ó ní àwọn nǹkan kan tó jẹ́ wípé a fi ara mọ́ tí a mọ̀ kọ̀ sílẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan nítorí a fẹ́ ìgbéyàwó tí ó yanrantí. ìyẹn pé kí ìgbéyàwó wa kó ṣe kí ni kó dùn wò káwọn ọmọ wa kí wọ́n ṣoríire. ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àwọn nǹkan wo, àwọn èròjà wo la lè lò fún nǹkan báyìí, torí ìbá bí wọ́n ṣùgbọ́n Yorùbá wọ́n ṣe díẹ̀. àwọn nǹkan wo la lè lò nínú ìgbéyàwó fúnrú àwọn nǹkan báyìí tọ́rọ̀ bá rí báyìí. ká máa pa ká à ń gbà fúnra àwọn nǹkan kan wo la lè máa lò.
a lè máa.
tó lè mú ìgbéyàwó wa ní tẹ̀síwájú.
a lè jọ máa gbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run papọ̀. ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run tún máa ń tún lè ṣe. kò bá jẹ́ ti Muslim àbí tó bá jẹ́ ti ọ̀nà ìlànà Christian ká gbọ́dọ̀ máa gbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run papọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn then Yorùbá ní ọ̀rọ̀ tútù ló mú obì jáde
lápò
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ló ń yọ obì lápò ọ̀rọ̀ tútù kò sí nǹkan tí ọ̀rọ̀ tútù pẹ̀lú sùúrù tí kò lè ṣe obìnrin gbọ́dọ̀ ní àfaradà púpọ̀ obìnrin tó bá sọ pé òun ò lè gba rubbish kò tí ì ready láti gbélé ọkọ because ó wá fi àwọn kankan mí ìlú ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n torí àwọn ọmọ because àwọn ọmọ yẹn ń dàgbà and mirror la jẹ́ fún wọn wọ́n ń wò wá bá ṣe ń wùwà so ìwà táwọn tó bá ti rí pé tí dáàdì mi bá ṣe báyìí ṣe ni ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ mọ́mì mi máa dẹ̀.
wọ́n ti tó sókè wọ́n fojú gbà á.
bọ́mọ yẹn ṣe máa live náà nìyẹn láti rò pé bí ayé ṣe rí nìyẹn bó ṣe máa rò but tó bá ti rí pé mọ́mì mi fi sùúrù tù dáàdì mi náà fi sùúrù tù torí obìnrin àtọkùnrin náà gbọ́dọ̀ ní sùúrù fún ara wọn kì í ṣe pé kóbìnrin nìkan náà ní sùúrù obìnrin àtọkùnrin gbọ́dọ̀ ní sùúrù fún ara wọn ni kí ilé yẹn kó lè tòrò kálàáfíà lè wà ń bẹ̀ so ara wọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kàjẹjọ gbọ́ra wa yé lẹ́yìn ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run kàjọ gbọ́ra wa yé kì í ṣe kó yẹ ọkùnrin máa ní òun ni torí èmi ni olórí ẹbí èmi ni mo nílé èmi ni mo sanwó-lé èmi ni mo submission kò ń ṣe pé ìjáyà ìfẹ́ ni kì í ṣe kó dẹ́rùbà kó gbé ìjáyà sí lọ́kàn àbí kóbìnrin náà tó dáwọn obìnrin náà wà tó ṣe gan tó yẹ pé máa ń gbé jàkà sọ́kàn wọn ò ní lè sọ̀rọ̀ pé kíyàwó tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ wà bí ìfẹ́ wà lẹ́ o.
mo rí àwọn ìdílé kan tó jẹ́ yí pé bóyá nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ máa kọ́lé tó fẹ́ máa kọ́ ilé ara wọn a rí wípé bóyá ọkọ ara pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ kó wá ń bí o ìyàwó ń jẹ wá àwọn nǹkan àwọn máa gé díẹ̀ bóyá àwọn ẹran tá à ń jẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ a máa dínkù bóyá àwọn nǹkan tó dùn àwọn ẹlẹ́rìndòdò bóyá ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan la máa lò ó nulẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ tó yẹ kí wọ́n wò pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ilé ká fara dà á fúngbà díẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n obìnrin láyé nílé àpá mi kí a ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ìyá mi ṣerú àbí pé àwọn aṣọ ẹbí tá à ń rà ó dàbẹ̀ ni pé a máa dín wọn kù torí ilé tí à ń kọ́ yìí kọ́nà tètè bá wa parí ẹ̀ kó láṣẹ èmi ò fẹ́ mọ̀ yẹn o ìwọ ló mọ responsibility tiẹ̀ láti kọ́lé o àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi náà ń ṣe nǹkan tó bá yẹ kàn mí náà ọmọ abẹ́ mi náà àbí ìyá mi irú àwọn ìwà yìí ìjó tọ̀nà nínú ìgbésí ayé wa nínú ìgbéyàwó.
kò tiẹ̀ tọ̀nà rárá kò tọ̀nà rárá láì sọ fún obìnrin gan tí ọkùnrin dẹ̀ tó gbégbèsè pé ìyàwó mi jẹ́ àṣe nǹkan báyìí ó yẹ kóun gan mọ̀ pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin ó yẹ kóun gan mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn nǹkan bẹ́yẹn òun gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe létòlétò oúnjẹ ni o tó bá ti ń raṣọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni ó ti mọ̀ pé àwọn ní project lọ́wọ́ táwọn ń ṣe láti fi ran ọkọ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run fi pé obìnrin ní olùrànlọ́wọ́ nìyẹn láti fi ran ọkọ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ láti jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ gan papọ̀ láti jẹ́ kó ṣe ètò ilé yẹn kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ rárá mà.
It shouldn't be so.
Yes.
Thank you so much, mommy. Yesterday is Mother's Day and we want to say congratulations, ma. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you,
beautiful woman. Hey, Mama wa Bolanle Adeyemi, thanks so much. And also our father, Alhaji Usman Umar. We want to say thank you so much for joining us on our program today. Yes, it's partnership that works. Partnership that makes the marriage, and definitely we should make good sacrifice in marriage. Yes. But in a situation when you have, spouses that are not ready to do that, I want you to face them now and advise them, ma'am. Advise them because we have them here. They're watching us now.
Yes.
Advise them.
Like I said, marriage is not a competition. There's no marriage that does not have any problem. But the strongest marriage is when you choose your partner. You choose your partner after disagreement. You choose your partner again and again. Yes, that is the beauty of the marriage.
Thank you so much. That's the beauty of marriage. After conflict in marriage, you still choose your partner. And after that, troublesome tide, you still do what?
Yes.
Choose again your partner. And after that problem, you still do what? Choosing is still the spouse.
Yes.
Again and again. And it's love all through.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yes, that is a program this morning, Sunday Watch Live. Like I said, our mothers will say happy Mother's Day wherever you are. God will continue, to promote you. You will all be happy. Whatever is what you're going through now. Yes, it's not going to be permanent. Yes, it's just there. It will definitely fade away. I want to say happiness forever to all mothers in the world. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa níbikíbi tí ẹ bá wà ní àárọ̀ yìí, ẹ ṣé gan ni. Abẹ́ẹ̀rí ibi tí Yábẹ́ tó wà tòní dé. Òun náà nìyẹn tí dáwọn màmá wa bọ́n ṣe fine gan ni. Àdúpẹ́. Èyí náà ní ọjọ́ àwa ìyá lágbàáyé. A sì sọ wípé ire àti àánú Olódùmarè mú ní kò ní fi wá sílẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ dán sí ẹ mọ̀ fáyìn sí ṣùgbọ́n kinní kan ni ká jẹ́ kí ìgbéyàwó wa ká jẹ́ kó ládùn kó lóyin ká sì ní ìtẹríba. Títí ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. À ń kí àwọn tí wọ́n ti bá wa darapọ̀. Alhaji Usman Umar, thanks so much. Màmá wa náà Bọ́láńlé Adéyẹmí. Ẹ bá wa kí dáàdì o. Ẹ̀rín ìgan pọ̀. Ẹ bá wa kí dáàdì. Ire o.